This is Michael with Tiny Frog Technologies. If you've had a chance to, if you have web analytics or Google Analytics tied to your website, if you have had a chance to review any reports on your analytics, you'll probably notice that a lot of the traffic that is coming to your website is coming from mobile devices and tablets. In fact, typically you've probably heard these statistics anywhere from 20 to 30 to 40%, and obviously that's increasing. So it's really important that your website is optimized for mobile viewing, and most websites nowadays are in the process of being updated to be compatible for mobile viewing through responsive design or responsive technology. But there's a lot more that goes into a site in terms of setting it up to be compatible for mobile viewing. The messaging, the images, any content on your site really needs to be what we refer to as designed for mobile first. So if you think about it, if you have one website that's readjusting for being the same website is readjusting to be viewed on a desktop, a tablet, and a mobile device, that content isn't going to change. So when someone's on a mobile device, their intention is really they're not going to spend nearly as much time as they would on a site if they were on a desktop. They are not going to spend the time navigating through a wide variety of pages and reading a lot of dense content. So really, if the same site is being used for cross-platform viewing, it really needs to be simplified. Even the desktop version needs to be simplified, because the same habits that someone has viewing a website on a mobile device are going to be transferred to when they're viewing a site on a desktop or a tablet. So your website should be really simple, really clean, and it should be designed for what I would refer to as mobile first, meaning the same website, the same content, the same messaging, the same graphics should be used whether it be on a desktop, a tablet, or mobile device. So it really takes a completely different mindset for your designer, for your strategist, for your developer when they're designing a website, because people are so used to looking at websites on mobile devices and tablets that that same psychology is going to be used when it's on a desktop. So if your website's filled with dense content, a lot of images, a lot of pages, it really should be rethought during a redesign process to be cleaned up and simplified for viewing on a mobile device, and that same approach should be for all the different viewing platforms and devices. And we refer to that as mobile first design. And that's one of the things that we really emphasize when working with our clients, is to get them to rethink how their website is being viewed, because it's certainly being viewed on multiple devices now. It's only going to go more in that direction over time. So if you have any more questions on mobile first design, feel free to contact us. And this is Michael with Tiny Frog Technologies. Thank you.